All right, disclaimer. That's my disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Okay, that's my disclaimer. We're going to talk about no provocative substance for children. Okay, and can we prevent no? How can we prevent provocative substance? By not having provocative substance in the first place. Without creating provocative substance in the first place, whether it's content, audio, video, images, speech, communication, objects, tools, whatever. Don't create them in the first place. Then we won't have to worry about children getting access to those type of things. Okay? Don't create them in the first place. You know, we want to say, well, we created it for adults. Don't need that. Adults want it. They should be created themselves. They don't need other people to create provocative things for them. Okay? If they can't create it themselves, then that's God trying to tell them they don't need it in the first place. Okay? Hey, that's one way of doing it, okay? So let's talk about information, whether it's music, whether it's content, whether it's tools, objects, information, whatever. Let's talk about it, okay? For one thing, people don't need to be creating things out here in the world that their own children will be ashamed of themselves. Okay? If I go to a place and I know the place that I go to someday, my own children don't need to go there. Why would I go to a place that even if my children become grown, they shouldn't go to these places themselves? Everywhere I went, my children can go to if they choose to. My father always told me, never do anything that yourself have to be ashamed of. If you do it, stand in it, own it, claim it. Don't ever put your head down. Keep your head up. For whatever you do in life, take ownership in it. Okay? Don't reflect. Stand right there in your mess. If you was big enough and bad enough to do it, then you should be big enough and strong enough to accept the consequences that come behind what you done. Own it. Okay? So, let's get to it. Okay? You got a lot of people that these people is so manipulative. These are, do you know it's con people? It's pros and it's cons. You got two type of people. Two type. I don't care what culture, what race. You got two kind of folks. Pro people and you got kind people. Pro people will get out here and do the job, do the work, do whatever they need to do to get it done. Okay? Then you got con people that will act like they're righteous people, but they is your best con artists that they got out here to con you into believing in what they're trying to say, do, to con you out of what you got and what you work hard for. And they got the tools set up for them to carry out their action. Yeah. Yes. It's a whole lot of people being caught out of their stuff because they have built the tools to allow that to take place. You got people that you say something, they send somebody right in there to change that narrative. And you don't even know these people being sent there to your platform to change your mind. And you think these people got your best interests? No. They would never, ever have your best interests. They don't care about how you fall or how hard you fall or your pain. These people are here to distract, confuse, and send you on a over the cliff pathway because you're not smart enough to catch it when it show up because you close-minded yourself. Birds of a feather flocks together. Only reason why that person is able to get in and do what it do because you yourself ain't pure. You yourself got some contradiction going on with your life. But should you still get con out of your stuff by a con artist that's here to steal, rob, and destroy? No. No, you shouldn't. But because everything ain't right with you, these kind of folks easy to ease in on you, and you don't know why. Okay? That's why. Because you ain't paying attention to what's around you. You just happen to have somebody around you. Okay? Now let's talk about most hated blogger. And most hated blogger, yesterday his video was getting turned off, and he said, well, because he was talking about stuff, that other people feel like he shouldn't be talking about, and every time he speak on some certain things, he gets shut down. Yes. When you is interfering with a high profile case, trying to give criminals information on how to not be caught, you need to be shut down. You need to be shut down. You had no business talking on a case that's open about things that's going on behind closed doors and then trying to tell a criminal how to get away with criminal activity. You need to be shut down. Hello? Hi? Think about what you was doing and think about why was done. Don't act like you putting out good. No, you trying to help criminals get away with doing a crime. Sneakily, you trying to help these people get caught. Try to go and clean up their act. No. All criminals need to pay for their action. All criminals need to pay for their action. I don't understand people. Why would you try to give a criminal how to get away with crime? I mean, I understand the movie, How to Get Away with Murder, but dog, that's a movie. But you think people actually going to get away with murder? It could be 100 years later, and they can come and handcuff your behind for a murder that you had did. I don't care how old it is. Murder don't have no limitation on it. You kill somebody, then you should know you did a bad thing. And you're going to someday have to pay for that bad action that you done. Nobody, I don't care how old or how young, you should not get away with taking a life, something you can never give back. If I take $1, I can give you $1 back. But how can I give you a life that I never gave you in the first place? So that's why your video was shut down. And I was trying to wait while see why they took so long to shut it down. Soon as you started talking about techniques, tools, methods, and how to do it, you should have been shut down then. I was like, no, just let them just put all this info out here. I'm like, wow, where did you do that at? Then you started crossing over into CSI stuff. I'm like, God damn, dude. I understand. Uh, you got a large following, and you got your numbers up. But do they give you the right to stick your nose in stuff that you should not have your nose into? If you want to be a CSI agent, they hire every day. Go apply and be one. If you want to be an FBI agent, go apply and become one. If you want to be a detective, go apply and become one. If you want to be policing the community, go apply and become one. But you will not sit on a live video and instruct criminals how to get away with murder. No, you was wrong for that. And I don't care how much you cuss me out, baby. I don't care. You don't move me, so I don't care. You can curse me out all you want. I don't care, cause I don't entertain that kind of stuff. I really don't. But y'all just be careful with what y'all out here doing, baby. Y'all go into places y'all don't need to be. Y'all say stuff that y'all don't need to be saying on the live video. Okay? Y'all don't need to be out here giving instructions on how to get away with murder. Y'all need to stick to the entertainment. Okay? I know everybody want to be smart in front of everybody, but it doesn't make sense when you going in categories that you don't need to be going into. You gotta be careful and think about what you're out here doing and what you're out here saying. I mean, you need to just be careful. Okay? Don't. That's a no-no. Like your parents used to say when you was little, that's a no-no. Don't you touch that. I don't know. That's a no-no.
It's 6 o'clock.
Well, that's what I'm saying to you, most hated blogger. That was definitely a no-no. You was going too far, and you was going too deep, and you was getting carried away. And then you got murderers out here listening. Okay? It ain't just the murder of Mo3. You got murderers out here, other people listening too. So you out here trying to give murderers advice on how to get away with murder? You don't do that one. No, we ain't putting up with that. They should have shut you down. Soon as you started giving advice, you should have been shut down immediately. Okay? Because that is not what we do out here in these streets. We ain't not out here trying to help murderers get away with crime. No. That ain't what we out here trying to do. We trying to prevent the crime. We trying to lessen the crime. We trying to get people incarcerated for doing the crime. Not commit the crime in the first place. And value life. So that's what we out here trying to do. While other people out here trying to show people ways and methods and techniques and technology how to eliminate of them getting caught after they done the crime. Nah, we ain't doing it. Well, I'm not doing that. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? You should be out here committing crimes in the first place. You should be out here trying to build something, create something, help your people, help your community, help your city, help your state, help your government. There's other things that you can do with that energy besides trying to eliminate people's life completely off the earth. So, It's other things that you can get into if you just put your foot forward, put your thoughts in positivity, create, build, uplift something, somebody, anything. Be nice. But what you should not be out here doing is try to give people heads up on how to get away with murder. Lord Jesus. My father told me, you think you see something, you ain't seen nothing yet. You just keep living because there's still more to come. Because they will always surprise you. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't be distracted. Don't wither away. You just stay focused, baby. Because all kind of ungodly stuff going to be going on all around you. But you stay focused. Never look back. Because what's back there, you already have passed it up. So why are you looking backwards? Because once you look back, you can run into something that you should have kept your eyes looking forward so you could have seen and not run into that still door looking backwards. Look ahead. Don't worry about what's behind you. It's supposed to be behind you for a reason because you're already ahead of it. Keep pushing forward. I'm just saying. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm finna get off of here. I'm not doing long videos. I'm not doing them. So that's what I came over here to say is how to do no provocative substance from children. How to keep provocative substance from children. So that's what I wanted to say. We got to be careful. Okay, we really got to be careful about who we allow around us and into our life. Okay, people come in fraudulent. You know they're fraud when they're claiming to be something that they never could be, and they're not. And we endorse and we embrace those kind of activities, not knowing we embracing negative activity into our life. And then we look back 20, 30 years and we wonder why they are ahead of us and we behind. Because we took our focus off the prize. Okay? We started worrying about stuff that had no concern of us. We should have been worrying about us and staying focused. So we need to get back to our ancestors' work for what they work hard for us to have something to build on and create on. So we need to get back to work. Put the foolishness aside. You know, if they want to put out foolishness, then let them listen to it. Let them deal with it. But we don't have time to listen to that foolishness. We ain't got time to listen to negativity. We only got time to work, create, build, and keep pushing forwards. We need to get back on code. Because we've been away from code that our ancestors coded in for us to follow. We need to get back to the blueprint of our ancestors. That's what we need to be doing. All that other stuff, it doesn't matter. Because it's not going to give us a high level of nothing. It's just going to become a distraction to keep us down at the bottom. So we need to get away from it. Okay. If your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents never talked to you about government, it was a reason why not. These people is already chosen. These people is already put in positions to do what they do. Okay? How we can overtop them by sticking together, Stay focusing, keep working hard, and keep pushing forward. We don't need to go to the government. Allow the government to come to us. Why did the government go to Malcolm X? Why did the government go to Martin Luther King? Because Martin Luther King and Malcolm X built a coalition within the community with their people. And they came just as powerful as the government. Think about it. So we don't need to join nobody. All we need to do is join together ourselves. Stay focused. We've been off focus for a while. We need to get back on cold. And for that, that's the end of my video. I love y'all. Support me. Like my video and share it with other people that you know. I will be putting up another video. I will be putting up a video every day talking about something that can help our people keep moving and keep motivated. Love y'all. Bye-bye.